Have you ever had an itch that just wouldn't go away? An itch that kept returning in the same exact spot, week after week, and no cream, no lotion, no change of soap made it disappear? Most people brush it off as dry skin, aging, or a simple allergy. But what if that small, persistent itch was your body whispering a warning before it's too late? I'm Dr. Olivia Snow, and today I want you to listen carefully because what I'm about to share could truly change or even save your life. According to the National Cancer Institute, more than 43% of patients diagnosed with late-stage cancer had experienced persistent itching in specific areas of their body months or even years before diagnosis. Let that number sink in for a moment. Nearly half of them had a warning sign, but didn't recognize it. In this video, we'll uncover 5 specific body areas where chronic itching may actually signal the silent growth of cancer cells long before any pain, lump, or visible symptom appears. I'll also share real cases from my own practice here in Canada, where early awareness made all the difference. So please, watch this video until the end, because what may seem like a harmless itch could be your body's first cry for help, and knowing how to listen could save your life. When I first began my career in oncology, I quickly learned something that textbooks rarely emphasize: the human body is remarkably wise. It tries to communicate with us long before the tests, scans, or lab results can. One of the most overlooked ways it does that is through itching. Yes, itching. A symptom so common, so ordinary, that most people never take it seriously. But today, I want you to remember this. Sometimes, where you itch matters more than why you itch. Let's explore together the 5 body areas where chronic, unexplained itching may serve as an early alarm for different types of cancer. 1. Persistent itch on the calves, a silent sign of lymphoma. When lymphatic cancer begins to develop, malignant cells release inflammatory substances called cytokines. These chemicals irritate nerves beneath the skin, especially in the lower legs where blood circulation is slower. Many of my patients first ignored this mysterious leg itch until a simple blood test revealed early-stage lymphoma. 2. Itching between the shoulder blades, a hidden clue of pancreatic cancer. This is one of the most unusual but consistent patterns I've seen. When the pancreas is affected, bile salts can build up in the blood, irritating the nerves in the back. It feels like a deep, burning itch you can't reach. Please, don't ignore it. 3. Itchy scalp without dandruff, a whisper from leukemia. Unlike ordinary dryness, this itch feels deep and electric, as if something is crawling under the skin. It often appears months before any other symptom, caused by abnormal white blood cells affecting tiny vessels in the scalp. 4. Persistent itch around the breast or nipple could be inflammatory breast cancer. This rare but aggressive form doesn't always form a lump. Instead, it causes heat, swelling, or thickened skin that resembles an orange peel. Any itch that lasts more than 3 weeks in this area deserves a medical checkup. 5. Itch around the genital or anal area, a taboo symptom that saves lives. Too many people feel embarrassed to mention it. Yet, chronic itching there can be linked to early anal or vulvar cancer. Please, don't let modesty silence you. Your life is worth more than your discomfort. My dear friends, I'm not here to frighten you, I'm here to empower you. Most itching is harmless, yes, but persistent, localized itching that resists treatment deserves attention. If you've ever experienced any of these unusual itching sensations, leave a comment with the number 1 below. It might help someone else realize they're not alone. Like this video if you believe awareness saves lives, and subscribe to my channel so you never miss important medical insights that could protect you and your loved ones. Because sometimes, the smallest symptom holds the biggest warning. And together, we can learn to listen before it's too late. I'll never forget Margaret Thompson, a 71-year-old retired librarian from Vancouver, British Columbia. She came to my clinic on a rainy Tuesday morning, wrapped in her favorite wool scarf, smiling politely but clearly exhausted. "Doctor," she said softly, "my legs just won't stop itching. I've tried moisturizers, oatmeal baths, even switching to hypoallergenic soap. Nothing works. It's driving me crazy, especially at night." At first glance, Margaret's skin looked perfectly normal. No rash, no dryness, no irritation. But her description worried me, that deep burning itch that came from under the skin. I had seen it before, so I asked her a few more questions. Did it worsen at night? Was it limited to her calves and shins? Exactly. Had she noticed fatigue or mild night sweats? She hesitated, then nodded. I ordered a simple blood test and a lymph node ultrasound. 2 days later, the results arrived. Her white blood cell count was unusually high, and one of the lymph nodes behind her knee appeared slightly enlarged. A biopsy confirmed what I had feared: early-stage Hodgkin's lymphoma. When I told her the diagnosis, Margaret's first reaction wasn't fear, it was disbelief. "You mean this itch was cancer?" she whispered. "Yes," I said gently. "Your body has been trying to tell you that something deeper was happening. Because we caught it early, Margaret began treatment right away at Vancouver General Hospital, and within 6 months, her scans were clear. Her energy returned, and the itching disappeared completely. At her last follow-up visit, she looked at me with tears in her eyes and said, "Dr. Snow, if I hadn't trusted my instincts, if I'd kept calling it just dry skin, I might not be here today." That moment reminded me why I make these videos. So many people ignore subtle signs because they seem too small to matter. But small symptoms can hide big warnings. If you've been experiencing persistent itching on your lower legs, especially one that gets worse at night and doesn't respond to creams or lotions, please don't ignore it. It may not be cancer, but it's always worth checking. Like Margaret, listening to your body could be the decision that saves your life. One of the most important lessons I've learned in more than 2 decades of medical practice is this: your body never lies. It always tries to communicate. The problem is, most of us were never taught how to listen. When I explain these symptoms to my patients, I try to make them visual and simple. For example, when a pancreatic tumor blocks the bile ducts, I tell them, imagine your body like a house, and your bile ducts are the drainage pipes. If one pipe is clogged, the dirty water has nowhere to go, it backs up, causing pressure and irritation. That's what happens inside you. Suddenly, the science makes sense. The fear softens. They finally understand that their discomfort has logic, not mystery. This, to me, is the essence of true medicine, not just prescribing pills, but helping people understand their own bodies, so they can act before it's too late. And there's something else we must talk about. Openly, the areas of the body we often consider taboo. Many of my patients, both men and women, delay seeking help simply because they feel embarrassed to mention itching in intimate areas. But silence can be dangerous. In medicine, there is no shame in honesty. I always tell them, doctors have seen everything. What matters most is not where the symptom appears, but that you have the courage to speak about it. Anyone who's been it has wases. Every itch, every discomfort, every strange sensation is part of your body's language. And when we learn to translate it, when we replace fear with understanding, that's when true healing begins. So, please, never feel ashamed to ask, to share, or to seek help. The smallest question could lead to the most important answer of your life. Before we end, I want you to remember this. Your body is always speaking to you softly, patiently, wisely. Every sensation, every small change is part of its language of survival. Don't silence it, don't dismiss it. Early detection saves lives, and awareness is the first step. If something feels wrong, even if it seems minor, listen, investigate, and seek guidance. And if this message has helped you understand your body a little better today, please share this video with someone you care about. You might just save a life. I'm Dr. Olivia Snow, reminding you that caring for your health is not fear, it's love. Love for your body, for your future, and for the people who still need you here. Stay curious, stay kind, and I'll see you in the next video.